Donald Trump's call for a temporary ban on Muslims entering the United States sparked debate on and off the campaign trail. This morning, we're hearing from Muslim Americans. Republican strategist and CBS News contributor Frank Luntz led a focus group last night here in Studio 57. Frank, good morning.
Good morning. Our discussion included 16 people, all Muslim, and all but 3 born here in the United States. While there wasn't broad consensus on how to curb anti-Muslim sentiment in America, everyone agreed this is a conversation that had to happen. How does it feel that your faith is at the core of one of the most disruptive, divisive political conversations in a long, long time? How does that make you feel?
I feel optimistic because this gives me a chance and us a chance to tell you guys who we really are.
American Muslims come from 77 different countries, speak over 100 different languages and dialects. We're lumped together a lot in the media, and largely the narrative is something of ISIS or someone else. That's not our religion. That's not our narrative. And I think it's time for us to take that back.
I also think that it's important not to ignore the fact that all this painful conversation is not necessarily positive, even though it is an opportunity. Oftentimes there are manifestations of violence of this rhetoric.
Now, you said it's painful. Yeah. How is it painful?
Because my faith is representative of part of who I am. And for me to see that it has been so demonized is painful, and it's scary.
I actually did a call out to Muslim parents across the country to not watch the Republican debate in front of their children, because I knew that subjecting our children to hear the hateful stereotyping and the lumping of Muslims with terrorism in front of our children is actually something that psychologically impacts them. So that's how deep this is for us.
But don't you want the kids to know the challenges that they face?
I don't want my children to be subjected to racism and the vilification of their faith. I will not allow Donald Trump to tell my kids how they should feel about being Muslim.
Right. How many of you are physically afraid? Oh, yeah. Because you're physically afraid.
There has been an increase in hate crimes that has been reported through the Council on American Islamic Relations, as well as in the United Kingdom, there's been a 300% increase in hate crimes.
But do you understand why people are afraid?
I absolutely understand to a certain degree why people are afraid. We can't hide behind the fact that Americans right now, non-Muslim Americans, do feel afraid. Not because of the fact that their safety is concerned, because somebody looks different.
We're not chanting death to America, okay? We don't have bombs in our hands, okay? We're just being ourselves. And this is a narrative that's missing right now.
I'm proud to be a Muslim, I'm proud to be an American, and no one's gonna take that away from me, and regardless